Hello, hello. So, I wanted to help people with getting clear on their message, right? In my space, I've seen so many people that are spinning their wheels. They're constantly trying to put content out. Some are not even putting out any content because they're just not clear on their message and they don't really know how to resonate with the people that they want to resonate with, right? So, right now, you can't decide on the right person you want to serve. You have not gotten clear or confident on what your offer is, and you don't know how to communicate your value in a way that resonates, right? And so I'm going to walk you through 3 steps that I have worked for myself, that I have used on myself, that have worked, and then also that I've used with my clients to help them get really clear and confident and consistent in their messaging. So the very first one, you've been told, find your niche, right? But no one really tells you how to do that. I strongly believe that your niche is found in who you were before your transformation. And this is in the coaching space, right? If you're a consultant, if you're a coach, if you're a mentor, this is true especially in your realm. The person that you were before your transformation, that's who your niche is, because you have a unique experience there that allows you to, one, be informed to actually serve the person in front of you. So last week I was talking to one of my clients, and in a conversation she was like, you know what, you're so right, like who I was in 2024 of August, that's who I can serve today, right? For me, I remember being invisible, being stuck, wishing that somebody would give me the right steps that I could take to grow my business. I also remember before that where I was burnt out, I gained weight, I lost all my self esteem, my confidence, and all I wanted and needed was for someone to help me get out of that, was for someone to teach me the steps that I could take to go from burnout and being always so tired and not understanding why to having my energy back, to having my life back, right? Your niche is found in who you were before your transformation. So think about before your breakthrough, before you got that light bulb moment, what were you searching for before that, right? That specific person that you were, their thoughts, their fears, their desires, that's your niche. That's the person that you can serve because you experienced it and you found a way out and you have the steps that you can help them through to get to where they want to go. Number two, your offer is a step toward their desired outcome. So a lot of the time when we think about, okay, how can I serve my people, we think about the end goal, but we don't think about our offer as the next natural step they can take. So some of you, for example, and I fell into this before, are selling, getting clients. I'll help you get clients. I'll help you get 30 qualified leads into your DMs, right? But we're talking to people that are not even resonating with their ideal clients. They're not even getting any type of leads coming in. So why are we selling or offering to get them 30 clients when they just want to get their first client? When they just want to write content that actually converts? It's like we're selling gasoline to someone without a car. It's like we're selling shoelaces to someone without shoes, right? Make sure that the offer is the next logical step they can take. If, for example, you want somebody to become a runner, if they're not even able to hold a mile without stopping, you should not be talking about running a marathon. Meet them where they are. Instead of telling them, hey, I'm going to help you run a 5K, what you should be offering is, hey, I will help you be able to run a mile and a half, because that's the next logical step, or even 2 miles, right? But make sure that, again, you build your offer as the next natural and logical step from where they are, right? Before you promise them this big outcome, learn to promise them the next step that they can take to get closer to that. It's okay to get clear on where your clients are going, like that big end outcome, but also think about all the steps they have to take to get there and then meet them at the step that they are at. If you can do that well, you're going to see things change for you in your business and the impact that you're actually having. And then number three, this aligns with what I was just talking about at the end here, is speak to what your audience is thinking about right now. I remember when I was burnt out and exhausted, I saw this post in this video where the person in the video was talking about you were not meant to feel this tired all the time. And immediately something woke up in me, and I was like, I feel tired all the time, and I don't understand why. And as I was listening to the video, it was just like mind blowing, because it was like, this is exactly what I'm thinking about, exactly what I'm experiencing it. And when I practiced the things that I learned in the video and I started to see my energy coming back, I was blown away, because that's exactly what I needed. So nothing is going to be more pattern interrupting than actually speaking to what your ideal client is thinking about right now. So for example, if you think about your own behavior, you're constantly just scrolling through most of the posts that you're seeing on social media, because most of them are irrelevant. But when there's one that speaks directly to what's already on your mind, or it's interesting to you because it's relevant to your journey, you immediately stop and you pay attention. And you give them a chance, right? And it is their job to, once they get your attention, to actually keep you all the way through and actually give you some type of helpful information. And so the very first step is, okay, now I have their attention. The way that you get their attention is by speaking to where they are right now. Then the rest of that, there are different strategies for keeping their attention, right? But if you're just struggling with getting attention, it's because you're not speaking to where they are right now. You're not speaking to what they actually need. Instead, you're speaking to what you think they need, which is never going to be aligned. So think about relevance, right? Relevance is actually what's going to resonate. So speak to what's on their mind right now, not what you think they should be focused on. So your message clarity, again, it's not going to come from you doing more. There are so many of you out there that are doing so many things. I'm building my funnel, my website, I'm building a lead magnet, I'm taking this course, I'm talking to this coach, and none of it is helping, because again, you're trying to do too much. You're trying to do into clarity, and that's not how it works. Clarity usually comes from actually taking stuff out. Most of the time you have to get really, really simple and take out anything that's not aligned, and you're going to start seeing the clarity come. The reason that the course or the coach is not working is because if they're not helping you get simple, if they're not helping you cut out the things that are not working, and if they're not focusing on helping you focus on one thing, then you're never going to get the clarity you're looking for. And so make sure that at the beginning of anything you do, it needs to be a clear message. So remove anything. Again, anything that is not aligned with that one message, which means, honestly, you can get away with just one client or one avatar, one ideal client, one offer, one platform. That's it. You can set up a link for them to set up a call with you, and that's all you need. You don't need a funnel. You don't need a website. I have gotten clients without showing them my website. I have gotten clients without a lead magnet. And so what I'm going to tell you is, stop worrying about all the other stuff. There are steps you need to take before you even worry about all of those things, right? Focus on what matters first, and then as you get those things and you have people coming in and you get the traction, then you can start actually expanding to the other things, right? So your message clarity, that's what's going to make everything else easier. So if you are a person that wants to actually start implementing this right away, grab a piece of paper, open up a doc, and literally ask yourself 3 questions. Who was I before my transformation? So before your breakthrough, who were you? What did I need most at that point? Literally think about, like, what was it that I wanted? And then what was one offer that would have helped you in that moment? So what is one offer that you can create to help someone at that same stage move forward? For example, I needed exact steps to get my energy back when I was burnt out. So a guide or a short video would have been really helpful for me. So can I create that video now? Can I create that guide for you? What is it that you were struggling with? Could you create something that is going to help people that are where you were in that moment? If you do this, your clarity is not going to feel as complicated. Trust me, it's that simple, and I think a lot of people complicate it. So if you are still struggling with your message, do these 3 things, and you're going to start seeing clarity. Forget everything else, and again, just get so simple that you're only focusing on these 3 things. My name is Braylon, and I hope that helps. If you have any questions or need any help implementing any of this, you can go ahead and just message me, and I'm here to help. Just because I've been there, I've been frustrated knowing I had so much value but felt invisible at the same time. So there you go. This is the 3 steps you can take, and I know it will help you. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, your morning, or your night, depending on where you are in the world. And again, I'm here if you need any help with implementing.